Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Ignorant Intellectual on Media. Today we continue with our ninth episode in the father and daughter top 100 movies of all time review. Last time we did Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Today we're doing Logan. All right, so Logan is a Marvel film, part of the X-Men franchise of films. It's like 10 or 11 of them altogether. This one is close to the last one. I think maybe the New Mutants came after this, but don't quote me on it. It's directed by John Mangold. Came out in 2017. It stars Hugh Jackman as Wolverine and Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier. Professor Charles Xavier. All right, so basically the film takes place a bit in the future. It was the sequel to what was the one that was called Futures Past? I think it was, if I remember correctly. I'm doing this all from memory, and I'm old, right? So, Days of Future Past, I think it was called. All right, so basically we have Logan and Charles Xavier in a bunker with another guy who also has mutant powers. He's a tracker. He can find people, and he's also a albino. So the three of them are kind of holed up, and Professor X has dementia because he's getting old. So that's why they're away from everybody, because every time he has an episode, he could kill thousands of people, right? So they keep away from everybody, and they kind of live in this, I don't know what it is. It's like an abandoned metal box of some sort. This huge box kind of helps block out his powers or whatever, right? So, Logan is a driver of a limousine. That's how he's making his money to support everybody. So, anyways, it goes on from there. Basically, you could have called this, instead of called it Logan, you could have called it X-Men: The Death of Charles Xavier and Wolverine.
The death of the rest of X-Men, basically.
Yeah, so basically what happened is, you don't see it on the film, but they mention it and everything, that there was this like biological weapon, this virus, anti-mutant virus that they spread around the world, and it killed off so many mutants, and there was only a few left, and basically Charles Xavier helped kill some mutants accidentally because of his Alzheimer's or something, and basically there's hardly any mutants left. But there is I can't remember the name of the doctor, but he started doing experiments on humans. Before they would get rid of the mutants, they would be taking their blood, and they would use it in experiments with children to try to create super soldiers. And some of these super soldiers ended up escaping and they're hunting them down. And one of them ends up being from the DNA of Wolverine, and she and Charles Xavier end up meeting, and then he meets, so it's kind of like his daughter. It's kind of like Logan's daughter, and basically they try to keep them alive because they're going to escape to Canada or something. So that's basically what the movie is about. He kind of sacrifices his life for these group of young teen mutants that were created by experiments. All right. Overall, the film was good. I don't think it should be in the top 100 list. There's so many other greater movies than Logan. James Mangold is a good director. He did Girl Interrupted. I don't know. Do you remember that film, Girl Interrupted? That wasn't a bad film. He also did a Ford versus Ferrari, which was another pretty good film, and some others. Those are the ones that I remember the most by him. Oh, he also did the Wolverine, which was the Wolverine film before this one, if I remember correctly as well. So he's done some pretty good movies, but I don't think Logan deserves to be on the top 100 list. I don't know. Maybe should be called the top 100 most popular films rather than the greatest films. Anyway, so what do you think?
I mean, I think that Wolverine has lived a well. Like, it's a good thing that he heals because he lives long. But then he does get to witness like his loved ones die before him, and that's kind of a sad life, especially when he saw like the professor Charles Xavier like die, and that was like so quick. Like I was expecting like a more eventful death because like he's a big character, but he just like got stabbed. That's it, and he just passes away quickly. But it was really like thrilling to watch him and his daughter fight together because like they have the same powers and it's like a whole team. It was really fun watching. Also like when he finds the compound, the base of uh like where all the kids are supposed to meet up, it was really good to see like each of the kids powers like show, and they all team up against all the bad guys. Like I really loved that scene. And overall, it was I wasn't really expecting that ending. I was expecting him to live through it and that survive with the kids, but well, it is what it is.
So basically, the thing that they didn't explain too well, at least maybe I missed the scene or missed the script part of that or the where they talked about it. But the question that my daughter said, the question that popped into my head is, how does he die? Because he has healing powers, right? So um, he doesn't age. All right. Anytime he gets damaged, his body heals itself.
He was
So
aging though.
yes.
He looked old.
Well, the actor's not going to stay young, right? So, but like in the comics, he can't die because I don't know. Maybe if you like cut him into 2,000 pieces or something, maybe he'll be dead. I don't know. But basically, what they say in the movie is that he's being poisoned by the adamantium. Basically, he always had the claws, but what they did was they supercharged him by putting adamantium into his skeletal system, right? And his healing powers um, were what made them able to do that, right? Otherwise, he would have been dead on the table or whatever. But over time, it seems like this adamantium is poisoning his body. But he would heal because he has the healing powers. It didn't affect him. But then later, I find out that the time between Days of Future Past and this film, humans think up create a anti-mutant virus, which screws up mutants' DNA, screws up their DNA, and so that's why Wolverine was weakened, and now the adamantium could slowly start to kill him, right? And that's basically how he ends up dying, really. His body can't heal all the damage that he's done when he's attacking everybody, right? So, but overall, it was a good film. I don't think it's a top 100 film. I don't think any of you guys would think it's a top 100 film, so I'm not sure why they put it on. There's probably going to be more of these as well, where I'm going to go, yeah, I don't think that's a top 100 film. So far of the 9 that we've done, don't think Mad Max would be a top 100 film. Don't think The Truman Show would be a top 100 film.
Yeah.
But the other ones maybe, yeah. But Amadeus, I don't know, Amadeus maybe. Anyways, a lot of them. But this is the lower end, right? As we go up, probably the films are going to get better. So, yeah, so let's scratch it. I'll just get behind the camera here. All right, so scratching number, what would that be? 190,
no.
92?
Yeah.
92, 199,
92nd.
92. So, the 92nd or 90.
Second.
You sure?
Yeah, I counted. That's 8.
Okay. Logan, let's see what's behind it. It's purple.
Oh.
Another moon. And, oh no, it's not. It's top of his head.
It's the comic book version of him.
Of him, yeah. So, cool. It's Wolverine, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Logan. That's the 92nd film. Next up after that is V for Vendetta. Yeah, James McTeague directed it. Hugo Weaving and Natalie Portman. It's a pretty good film. I wouldn't argue for the top 100 of that film. That's a good film. All right, so we'll review that one next. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up. Think about subscribing, and we will see you in our next video. Bye for now.
Bye.